Hey lovers. After some time away from reading Blue Blood, the book by Craig Unger, and kind of telling you guys about each chapter as I go so you guys don't have to read it, I am back. So we are back with chapter 9, Blue Blood, finally. This is an important story because I believe that either before or directly after Taylor Swift purchased Holiday House, back in 2013, I believe, she read this book. It's very apparent. There are several parallels to some of the songs, and in my playlist, start with the first chapter and see. There's a lot. There's a big parallel between her daughter Edith and the song Seven. A couple more bombshells I have found is that Rebecca's nickname from one of her husbands is Karma. And when she was younger, her nickname was Betty. So we are on chapter 9, sexual politics. Let's go. So initially, Rebecca kept her relationship with Bobby a secret from her husband, Keen. The Harkness Ballet performed for Lyndon Johnson at the White House. There was a big trip to the Bahamas where Rebecca had a home, 10 bedrooms, 6 acres on the beach, white stone. The name of the property was Capricorn. Anyway, she brought so many staff with her and her husband, Keen, that Bobby just kind of slipped right in and she could hide it well, and Keen was none the wiser. Matter of fact, Keen liked Bobby and asked him to go golfing several times. Rebecca continued her punishing regime and got up at 6 a.m. every day. She played piano scales for an hour, then worked on rhythmic problems, technical assignments, and orchestration, followed by dance class with Bobby and Folkine. Then she would swim and exercise. They said in the book that even when she was dancing, and mind you, she's 51 years old now, she would get a cramp and she would hold the painful pose and just kind of push right through it, whereas other ballet dancers would stop. She was also fortifying herself with drugs at this point, amphetamines in particular. She had a bronze sculpture done of her and Bobby dancing. She was very eccentric. Now, on Bobby's end, he said his only task in the Bahamas was to dance with Rebecca for 2 hours a day. And then in the afternoon, when Ben, her husband, went out with Folkine on the boat fishing, him and Rebecca would meet up and have their little tryst. Stay tuned for part 2. This is Rebecca.